As AI continues to reshape web development, building websites has never been easier. In this video, I'll show you how you can use AI tools to build your entire website within just a couple of minutes. Now, the process we'll use to build the website has three core components. First and foremost, we're going to do research, and then we're going to create a plan for the website, and then we're going to develop the website. And the crazy thing is, as I said, the whole thing is only going to take us a couple of minutes. And the tech stack that we're going to use is going to only be ChatGPT and Lovable. Obviously, we're going to use ChatGPT to do the research and come up with the plan, and then we're going to feed that into Lovable to create the website with just a couple of prompts. Say we want to build a website for an ads agency that runs meta ads to get accounting firms leads. All we have to do is go over to ChatGPT and write a prompt explaining our requirements for the website, telling ChatGPT to go and research online to create a plan for the perfect website for this ads agency. We'll write something like, I want to build a website for an ads agency that runs meta ads. The ads agency particularly targets accounting firms, helping them get more leads by running ads on Facebook and Instagram. They guarantee a 2x ROI within the first 3 months or your money back. The service costs a flat fee of $5,000 per month and also $1,500 in ad spend every month. So as you can see, I'm kind of explaining what their offer is and what service they provide for which avatar. And then I'm saying their primary brand colors are black, white, and green. And it's also important that you give the hex code when you're giving a non-black or white color. This way, the AI wouldn't have to guess what you mean by the color green. And then I provide some more information saying they're based in Sydney, Australia, and they primarily work with accounting firms here in Sydney. The ads agency is called The Ad Guys, and their slogan is get as many leads as you want. And then I'm defining the task saying we want to create a website for this agency, do research online to find the different components this website needs to look professional and premium. Create a full plan for this website. That's all we need to do. And then we just want to make sure that it's obviously going to be searching online. So we turn on the web search tool and we'll send this through. And then as you can see, ChatGPT does a bunch of research online and it comes back with a plan that I can use to build the website. This includes the positioning and messaging on the website, the core pages and sections that are going to be inside the website, the page level content flow, the design, UI and UX considerations, the SEO, lead gen strategy, and so on. So now that we've completed the research, what we want to do next is we want to create a plan which we can then use inside Lovable to create the website with literally just one prompt. To do this, what I'll do is I'll write a prompt inside the same chat interface. Inside the prompt, I'll tell ChatGPT that I want to build a website for the ads agency and that its job is to help me create the prompt which I will use inside Lovable to create the website based on my requirements, which is technically the prompt that I gave up here, the findings of your research, which is the response that it gave me listing out the entire plan for the website, and the following guidelines, which is literally the rest of this prompt. So what I've done is throughout the rest of the prompt, I've defined exactly what it should do when it's writing out the prompt, what guidelines it should follow, and how it should structure that prompt. And I've done this based off all the best practices for Lovable prompts when it comes to creating websites. Now, don't worry because I'll give you guys access to this exact prompt template in the description down below. All you have to do is go over to my free Skool community and you'll be able to find it there. So as you can see, I talk about the structure that it should follow when it gives out the entire prompt. I'm telling it that it needs to be specific, using exact color codes instead of just saying colors blue, green, red, whatever. I'm telling it should specify fonts, sizes, spacing measurements. It should also be consistent, keeping the terminology, formatting, and requirements uniform throughout the project, and that it should make sure that it mentions inside the prompt for Lovable to follow SEO best practices when creating the website. So now all I have to do is send this through. And as you can see, ChatGPT comes back with the exact prompt that I'll copy and paste into Lovable to create the website. So what I'll do is I'll go to the bottom, I'll copy this, I'll go over to lovable.dev and I'll paste it in to the initial chat interface inside Lovable. So I'm just going to clean it up by removing the extra parts of the prompt. And just like that, we should be ready to go. Now, for those of you who've never heard of Lovable, Lovable is basically just a no-code application building platform. In other words, what it lets you do is write a prompt and convert that prompt, which you've written in English, to an actual application. Now, for our use case, we're using it just to build a website and we don't necessarily need to worry about the backend and the database and all that sort of stuff. So if you don't already have a Lovable account, all you have to do is go over to lovable.dev and you'll be able to jump on a free account which will give you 5 credits per day. Now, realistically, 5 credits isn't enough for you to build the full application, considering you're gonna have to go back and forth a little bit to make sure you get it right. But you can easily purchase the Pro plan, which will give you up to 100 credits per month, which should be more than enough to build a simple website. And it's only gonna cost you $25. So once you're inside Lovable and you have the prompt ready, all you have to do is send it through. And then as you can see, Lovable will work in the back end to build the website for you. So at this point in time, it's just a matter of waiting. So as you can see, Lovable thought for about 12 seconds, and now it's saying, I'll create a premium marketing website for the ad guys, a sleek, conversion optimized site that screams professionalism and trustworthiness. And then as you can see, it's coming up with all the features that are required and the design that we recommended inside the prompt. And in the back end, it's right now writing the code to actually build the front end of this website. And so as you can see, within just a couple of minutes, Lovable created the website for the ad guys. So if we click on this button over here, you'll be able to preview the entire website. And honestly, as you can see, it's a pretty nice looking website. Honestly, I like this one a lot. Are these marketing channels holding your firm back? Most accounting firms struggle with the same fundamental problem, inconsistent lead generation, that makes growth planning impossible. So it's correctly targeting accounting firms exactly how we defined it in the initial prompt in ChatGPT. It's given some sort of statistics. 73% of accounting firms report that inconsistent lead generation is their biggest growth barrier. I'm not sure where it actually got that. Maybe that's BS, so we might change that, or maybe it researched online, but I don't think it did. And then it has our proven 4-step process: discovery and strategy, campaign launch, optimize and scale, deliver qualified leads, result predictable growth, our 2x ROI guarantee. So this one's actually really good because that's exactly what I had defined inside the initial prompt. I said you either get 2x ROI within the first 90 days, otherwise we'll give you your money back. And it's literally said the same exact thing here. You're going to get a minimum of 2x ROI within 90 days. Otherwise, there's zero risk because we'll give you your money back. So that's really good. And then it's added a fake case study with Wilson and Associates. Apparently they got a 327% ROI in the first 6 months, which is pretty cool, but obviously it's not real. So we'd have to change that if this was actually a client website. The ad guys difference. What's this section? Simple, transparent pricing. Complete done for you service. So as I said, it was $5,000, which is really good. That's exactly what we said as well. The monthly investment is $6,500. That's correct because we said we're going to do $5,000 for the service and $1,500 per month in ad spend. And then it's saying most clients see this breakdown even within 30 days and 2x ROI within 60 days. So I didn't actually say that. I don't know where it's got that from. So you'd obviously have to go through the website bit by bit and make sure that it doesn't have anything that's not actually true about your business or your client's business. And then we've got the frequently asked questions. How quickly can I see results? So the same thing, 2x ROI within 90 days or refund your service, which is really good. So it's actually pulled in the information we gave in the initial prompt. And at the end, it's got a really cool looking form for us to capture their information to obviously book a strategy call, which is really nice. And at the bottom, there's also a very nice footer, which I actually like a lot. So as you can see, like the website actually looks really, really good. For one prompt to create this entire website, that's crazy. It's followed the same exact coloring that I recommended. So we got the green, we got the black, we got the white. It's used most of the info that I said I want inside the website. It's used the same name. It's talking about the same target market. And generally, this looks like a pretty good, pretty converting website. Honestly, if you were to sell this to a client with a few tweaks and making it a little bit better and make the information correct, you could probably sell this for anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000. So it's pretty crazy how you can build all of this within just a couple of minutes with one single prompt. So if we go over to the other pages, as you can see, we've got services. So in the services page, it's talking about the services again. We've got the results page, which is probably talking about the results we bring and it's trying to sell them on our services, which is good. The guarantee page, our 2x ROI guarantee. I actually really like this website. I also really like the coloring. I don't know. Something about it is really talking to me. So we go through it. Looks pretty good. Pricing, $5,000, just like we said. That's awesome. FAQs, beautiful. We got them all here as well. And then we've got a number. Obviously it's a placeholder, and book a strategy call, which shouldn't necessarily go anywhere. Yeah, as you can see right now, it's uninteractive. Now, as I said, this was all literally from one prompt, but the reality is that it wouldn't be perfect in the first time. Even when I first ran this prompt, it gave me a quick error. And so I had to click on this try to fix button, and that created this automatic prompt, which then got Lovable to actually fix the website. So there is a chance that you hit bugs when you're building these websites, but Lovable has an agent which literally goes through the code base and fixes it itself. So you don't have to go and manually debug it. So you don't necessarily need any coding skills. But as we also saw, there's probably a lot of things that we would change, mainly in terms of information. So for example, in this instance, I'm not actually sure if 73% of all accounting firms record inconsistent lead generation is their biggest growth barrier. So if I want to remove this, all I have to do is click on this edit button and then choose this specific box and write a prompt saying, please remove this. And then Lovable will remove it for us within just a couple of seconds. And you do the same thing as you progress through the website. Anything you want to change, you'll click on this edit button and then you'll click on whatever you want to change and you write a prompt telling the AI to change it for you. So it's literally that easy. All we had to do is write down the requirements of what we wanted for our website, put it inside ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT to give us a plan. And then once we had that plan, we got ChatGPT to write a prompt for us, which we then fed inside Lovable to create the website for us within just a couple of minutes. So literally just the initial idea was what came from us, and then everything else came from ChatGPT and Lovable. Now, as I said, it's not going to give you the perfect output straight away, but you can easily edit anything inside the website by clicking on the edit button and choosing whichever section you want to edit and writing a prompt. So the reality is that the technique you have to learn these days isn't necessarily coding, it's actually writing good prompts. And as these app development platforms like Lovable and Bolt and Cursor get better and better, the need for you to know any coding whatsoever will significantly reduce. So nowadays, building any applications or website mainly requires for you to just understand exactly what you need and the ability for you to transition that idea into reality by writing prompts and continuously editing the website that Lovable creates for you. Now, once everything looks good and you're ready to deploy the website, all you have to do is click on publish and either deploy the website on a Lovable domain, basically meaning your website will have Lovable at the end of it, so everyone would know you actually built the website on Lovable. But otherwise, if you also wanted to deploy it on a custom domain, for example, if you bought the domain name abc.com, you definitely can. All you have to do is connect Lovable to that specific domain, and then Lovable will do everything in terms of DNS configuration for this website to show up on that specific domain name. So the end result will literally be a fully functioning website like this, which will be under whatever domain name that you have bought on a platform like GoDaddy or so on and so forth. Now, although building on Lovable is extremely simple, it does also come with certain limitations. For example, building websites on Lovable means it's not as easy for you to post blogs because it doesn't necessarily have a content management system like WordPress. So as you guys know, the fundamental way for you to rank on Google search results is by you posting blogs. And when you build your website on something like WordPress, posting blogs is extremely simple. All you have to do is just click on add a new post, and then you can write out the blog and post it straight away. Whereas with Lovable, it's a little bit more difficult because it doesn't have that content management system infrastructure. So technically, every single time you want to add a new blog, you'd probably have to go back into Lovable and then tell it to create a new page for that blog. And you'd have to do this by writing a prompt in natural language, which makes it a little bit less flexible and a little bit more annoying and also a little bit more expensive. Now, there is third-party tools that you can connect to Lovable in order to post blogs, but they're definitely not as simple to use as something like WordPress. Especially if you wanted to eventually automate posting blogs, building your websites on WordPress is going to be significantly easier. Now, another thing about Lovable is that building websites there can get expensive, especially if you end up having to go back and forth many times to get the exact version that you want. So for example, all the buttons that you see on the websites inside Lovable, at the start when you first create that initial prompt, they don't necessarily do anything. So you'd have to click on them one by one and write a prompt telling the AI to give them certain functionalities. And sometimes it's not as straightforward as writing one prompt and getting the result that you want. So you might eventually go into endless loops of writing prompts over and over and over again, but not actually getting the results you want, which can eventually lead for you to exceed that 100 credits per month, meaning you'd have to go on a higher and higher tier subscription to actually get the website you want. But also from a hosting perspective, building websites on Lovable isn't super amazing because you're kind of locked in to using Lovable's hosting platform unless you wanted to export the code inside GitHub and then go and host it on something like Netlify or Versal. And so although it is possible to export the code and do it that way, it is a little bit more technically complex. So it's not the most simple thing when it comes to hosting. And also another thing that Lovable doesn't offer yet is all the amazing plugins that you will see on WordPress that will literally allow for you to do so many different things on your website, spanning from security to SEO to 1,000 other things. Now, I do think in the future, these things will become better. For example, Lovable might make an easy way for you to create blogs, maybe even via API. They might allow easier hosting their website on other platforms. They'll definitely get cheaper as the models that they're using will also become cheaper and better. And eventually they'll probably build a whole bunch of plugins that will make your life easy if you're hosting your website on Lovable. But the reality is that we are not there yet. So that said, if you're looking at building a website on Lovable, I'd probably recommend only using it to build the first draft or demo as opposed to building fully functioning websites that you're actually going to host live for your clients. Because if you build that website on something like WordPress, although technically it will be a little bit more difficult and time intensive at the start, it will eventually give you a lot more flexibility, which is probably going to be required if it's your primary website for your business. But as I said, I don't think it's always going to stay as limited as it is today. As the models become better and as more and more people use Lovable, I'm sure they'll improve the platform to eventually become the new WordPress, which literally creates websites in just a few seconds and has all the other features that you need in order to host fully functioning websites for big businesses. But until then, I'd probably recommend just using it for demos or quick drafts. So for example, one use case would be every time you want to pitch a new client to build their website for them, you can quickly build the first draft using Lovable and you can demo it to them on the call. So you can say, look, literally you haven't paid me anything, but I've already built you a quick demo just to show you what we can do. And then you can get some early feedback from them. And because they can see something tangible, they'll also feel like they can trust you. And so once they pay you the money, you can actually go and build out that website on something that's a little bit more scalable like WordPress. But that said, if you also do plan to use Lovable to build your website and client websites, that's also completely fine because technically it is possible and you won't really have too many issues in terms of live performance. And that brings us to the end of yet another video. If you guys did find this video valuable, I'd really appreciate it if you like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below. But otherwise, I'll see you guys next.